Hey guys, how you doing? This is معتز Ismail speaking. This is lesson number 7. Susan he hires Bob to run her business. And in this conversation, we will listen to a conversation between Susan and Bob, and how Susan stays up all night thinking about her cookie business, right? In the morning, she discusses it with Bob. Bob agrees to work for her, right? We will go very fast to the expressions we have below. And the first idiom here is bright and early. Bright and early means early in the morning. Early in the morning. So it's going to be like 7 a.m. in the United States or something. Let's see this example here. Number 1. Our flight to Berlin leaves at 7 a.m. tomorrow, so we will have to get up bright and early. Bright and early. Why? Because 7 a.m. the flight leaves and you have to be 2 hours before the flight, inside the airport, and then you have like at least an hour or so to drive from your place to the airport. So they have to be there at least at 4 a.m. or something. So they have to wake up at 4. Example number 2, we have lots of cookies to bake, so we will have to start bright and early tomorrow. Because we have so much of work, we need to get up very early in the morning and start our business. We have the same synonym here, at the crack of dawn. At the crack of dawn. Alright, at the beginning of the day. At the beginning of the day. We have a crash course. Crash course is a short and intensive instruction. So it's going to be like a very short course that gives you everything needed for your own work. Okay? So when I give you a crash course on cooking, it means that I give you every single thing about cooking in a very short period of time. Example number 1, yesterday, Jonah's son sat down with her for a couple of hours, you see, very short period of time, and gave her a crash course in using the internet. So he gave her all the information, all the things needed to use the internet within a very limited period of time. We call it crash course, very short, limited of time for a course. And then we have the next one here. The next example is Rachel had a date on a Friday night with an auto mechanic. He gave her a crash course on changing her oil. So he gave her a group of instructions in a very limited period of time within an hour or so, or in an hour or so. Fat chance, definitely not, So absolutely not, so no way to do it, right? Example number 1, the boys at school are always laughing at Dana. Will she be invited to the school dance? Fat chance, no way, absolutely not, definitely not. Example number 2, you want to borrow my new car and drive it across the country. Fat chance, not in your dreams. ولا في أحلامك يعني. ولا في أحلامك. Another synonyms here is never in a million years. No way. Never in a million years. Alright? It's the same in Arabic when you say لما ينور الملح. Okay. The other one is give it a shot. Give it a shot. To try something. Try something. Try it for the first time. Try it for a change or something. Example 1, I've never tried to make a wine in my bathtub before. But perhaps I'll give it a shot. Perhaps I will try. I will try and see. Example 2, you can't open that jar. Let me give it a shot. دعني أحاول. دعني أحاول. We have other synonyms here. To give it a try. To try one's hand. at something. But you have to note, be put in your consideration, to give it one's best shot means to try as hard as you can, to give your best, to try your best. I know you're nervous about the interview, just give it your best shot, not give it a shot. A shot is a normal try, where give it your best shot is the best you have, or as hard as you can. So there's a difference, alright? Okay. Happy camper. Happy camper. It's a slang. It's not used in the formal English, but it is used in informal English. A happy person, a satisfied participant. So, a happy camper is a happy person. Example number 1. When Linda's passport was stolen in Florence, she was not a happy camper. She was not a happy person. Okay? Example number 2. Steve is taking 5 difficult courses this semester. He is not a happy camper. He is not a happy camper. He is not a happy person. Okay? So, like you guys, when you're using e-learning these days, the students are not happy campers. Note, this expression is usually used in the negative, not a happy camper. Right? Not. So you have to have the negative form all the time with this expression. He is not a happy camper. He is not a happy. The students are not happy campers with e-learning. You see? So you have to use not all the time. To have mixed feelings, to feel positive about one aspect of something and negative about another. Mixed feelings, you have feeling positive and negative at the same time. So you can't decide which one is better. We have two feelings that come together. Example number 1. When our house guests decided to stay for another week, I had mixed feelings, positive and negative things together, right? On the one hand, I enjoyed hanging out with them. On the other hand, I was tired of cooking for them. You see? So the good thing, he enjoyed hanging out with them, but at the same time he's tired of cooking. So you have a positive one and a negative feeling. Positive feeling and negative feeling. Example number 2. I have mixed feelings about the president of our company. He's good with the clients, but he's nasty to his employees. So the first good point is he's good with the clients. The bad point he has is he's nasty to his employees. Needless to say, obviously, clearly, right? Clearly. Example number 1. You've got a test tomorrow morning. Needless to say, you can't stay out late tonight. It's clearly, you can't stay out late tonight. Example number 2. Needless to say, you shouldn't have waited until Christmas Eve to do your shopping. The stores are going to be very crowded. So it's very clearly in the Christmas Eve, the stores will be very crowded. Synonyms here, it goes out without saying. Example, you've got a test tomorrow, so it goes without saying that can't stay out late night. So I don't have to tell you, I don't have to say it to you that you have a test tomorrow, then obviously, clearly, you can't stay out late tonight. Not have a clue, to know nothing about. Example number 1. Bob talks about working at McDonald's, but the truth is he doesn't have a clue about making hamburgers. So he has nothing to know about it. He has no idea what's going on. Example number 2. Do you know how to fix a broken printer? No, I don't have a clue. I have no idea. I don't have any information about how to do it. So, having a clue, know nothing. Don't know anything. Not sleep a wink, to be awake all night. Ted was going so nervous about his chemistry test that he didn't sleep a wink. Sleep a wink, he didn't sleep at all at night, the night before, right? Example number 2. It's not surprising that Jill did not sleep a wink. He didn't sleep all night. Last night, he stayed all night. He didn't sleep at all. She drank a large cup of coffee before going to bed. To work like a dog. To work like a dog is to work very hard. We have example number 1 here. Larry became an investment banker after college, and now he works like a dog. He is working very hard. He never stops working. He is working from the beginning of the day till the end of it. Example number 2. All worked like a dog in this hostel paper and got an A plus in it. All, in the name of person, worked like a dog. He worked very hard on his term paper and got A plus. Synonyms: to work one's tail off. Tail off. Another expression. To work like a horse. To work one's fingers to the bone. Alright, so from the beginning of the day till the end of it. Alright, let's go very fast now to the conversation between Bob and Susan. Okay, and see how the conversation went. Right, Susan hires Bob to run her business. Susan stays up all night thinking about her cookie business. In the morning, she discusses with Bob. Bob agrees to work for her. Bob, you're up bright and early this morning, Susan. I didn't sleep a wink. I was awake all night thinking about the new business. Running your own business is lots of work. Are you prepared to work like a dog? No, but I'm prepared to hire you to run the business. You want me to run a cookie business? Fat chance. Why not? I don't have a clue about making cookies. I don't even know how to run the oven on. I'll give you a crash course. Do I have to take the baking? No, you'll just manage the business side. Needless to say, I have mixed feelings about working for you. I'll be nice. I'll promise you will be a happy camper. Okay, let's give it a shot, boss. Alright, let's listen to the conversation here again. And absolutely, you have to pay attention for the intonation and the dialect here, right?
Lesson 7. Susan hires Bob to run her business. Susan stays up all night thinking about her cookie business. In the morning, she discusses it with Bob. Bob agrees to work for her.
You're up bright and early this morning, Susan.
I didn't sleep a wink. I was awake all night thinking about the new business.
Running your own business is lots of work. Are you prepared to work like a dog?
No, but I am prepared to hire you to run the business.
You want me to run a cookie business? Fat chance.
Why not?
I don't have a clue about making cookies. I don't even know how to turn the oven on.
I'll give you a crash course.
Do I have to do the baking?
No, you'll just manage the business side.
Needless to say, I have mixed feelings about working for you.
I'll be nice. I promise you'll be a happy camper.
Okay, let's give it a shot, boss.
Alright. So you can practice at home and run the audio file many times, and then you have to go to the idioms here, alright, and answer these questions based on the information, and you will definitely see how these questions will help you understand the context. Alright, this is for today's lesson. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions, please send me an email or contact me through the e-learning page. Thank you so much, and see you later.